Chainlink has just broken this really important resistance at $23, and if we successfully retest this level right here, we should be going all the way up to 1.618 Fibonacci retracement level. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is InTrader, and this is another link update video. Chainlink is going up on the CoinGecko market cap. It's going towards top 10. The fear and greed index is showing 76 right now, which is really high, and we're approaching altcoin season, as we can see on this chart. As I've been telling you guys for weeks, we're just seeing altcoin season, and it is the perfect time to lower exposure for altcoins, for taking profits into BTC, and we're gonna talk about it in this video. So let's start. So before we move to the price targets, let's just estimate the support levels and a couple of bearish scenarios. So as we can see at this weekly candle, we actually reached $27 right here, but the wick is really high and the body of that candle is going down. So we should definitely retest this $23 level here, as I told you before, and we should see something like this and a strong bounce up. So if that happens, it's going to be a really good sign for the further growth. However, if it doesn't happen, we have to consider a couple of bearish scenarios. So the first scenario is obviously $23 right here, but if that level is broken, retested, the first natural support will be right here at $19 before eventually going up, right? Another scenario and another support level will be around this area right here, because you see all these weekly wicks right here, they are reaching this price level, and the bodies of the candles, the closures, are actually either higher, a little bit higher, or a little bit lower. So this shows that this level is really important, and we can move it all the way up to the right side. So that should be the second support level right here. So it's also 618 Fibonacci retracement level, so exactly at $16. I would even put it a little bit higher, like 16.5 or even 17, something like that. So the second scenario should be right here before eventually going up like this. So let's just put that candle in a different color. Let's do this one. Yeah. And the third, the lowest possible level, would be somewhere around here. You see all that area here. It was a support. It was constantly bouncing from that level. You can clearly see it here. It was we broke this level. We were bouncing. We couldn't really break it until we broke it, and here it became a resistance, and we finally broke it. We retested it. So that level is right here, is really important, and that would be my lowest possible scenario, something between 13 all the way down to $12, something like that. So the third scenario would be going all the way down here, maximum to 12, and going up like this. Let's just put it into like a red. Perfect. So those are the three scenarios, bearish scenarios, that I'm seeing on this chart. And actually, if that happens, scenario A happens, and we bounce back all the way back to, let's say, 618 level right here, that will give a profit of around 75%. But if we go to scenario B, to 16 actually, and then we bounce all the way up to 618 level right here, that gives you 100%. And the lower we get, the better, the higher percentage you can get actually on the movement up. It's gonna be 175% from the lowest 382 Fibonacci retracement level right here. So it's a huge difference in comparison where we are right now. So from the moment that we are right now, it would be only 40%. From the top here, it would be only 25%. That's why whales and big players, they really love corrections. They really love the lower we get, because you can actually get the highest percentage of your return on the way up. When it comes to price targets, right here it's pretty simple, because we have this level right here on the left. I'm going to change it to yellow so you can see clearly. From the previous bull market, you can clearly see that the candles, the weekly candle closures, were around this area right here, $33. You can see it clearly on this line. And let's zoom it again. So, and as we move to the right side, you can see a perfect line actually here, perfect line. And as we move to the right side, we can see what is here. It's Fibonacci 618, a really important level right here. So that would be 34 would be my first take profit level right here. If that is broken, so that level is broken, retest this, we're gonna go to number 2 at 41, but I would really consider taking profits even below 40, because 40 is like a psychological level. A lot of traders are taking profits at that level, so you can consider 39.5 or something like that. And the third one would be right now at around 50. So I would just even go a little bit below 50, because the all-time high is 52. $50 is a psychological level, so I would go for 49. So somewhere around that area. It's all up to you. Of course, not financial advice, but it's all up to you. Anything between 50, 52, and 49 would be another third take profit level. So how much you choose to take profit from, it's up to you. It depends how big is your position. For me personally, for example, at the first level, I would just take 20%, 25% off the table, 30, 35, maybe up to 40% off the table. And if we go to the previous all-time high, and I would just take like 50% off the table and just like leave 10, 20% as a moon back. But I would just take my profits and move it around to something else, right? Alright, so the next topic would be normally BTC dominance level, but I actually talked about it in my previous video in the reverse and Hedera, so you can actually go back on the channel and just watch it there. And if you like the content, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and comment down below. It's really helping me for the algorithm. Also, there is an option that I opened to join the membership program, and I'm gonna do live streams for the members, and you can ask questions and everything and just like interact with me. I'm gonna also do lives for everyone like once a week starting next week. Lastly, let's just take a look at Chainlink on CoinGecko. So Chainlink is currently at number 16 with a price of $24.88, 41% of growth in the last 7 days, and 15.5 billion market cap. All right, so what if Chainlink is gonna go to $50 per one share, per one coin, and that would actually take us to or over 30 billion. So we would not even be in the top 10. So considering Chainlink, let's do $100. $100 would be around $60 billion of market cap. So that would put us around Dogecoin, like in top 8, something like that, which is totally doable, especially if the whole market's gonna double or triple. It already doubled. Comparison to like what I've been talking in my previous videos like months ago, because I was telling you the market can double, and actually those price predictions you could actually consider 5x or 10x that time, but we can actually double from that too, maybe not more than that, but even if the whole market makes 50%, it will make the prediction of Chainlink going to $100 just more doable, more possible. So I would literally consider that. But as I told you before, just consider taking the profits on the way up. I think $50 is a great 34, 40, and 50 are great take profit targets for the beginning, and leaving 10-20% moon back for the further growth. It's a really good idea, because you never know what's going to happen, and if you have that profit, you can move it around into something else easily. So it's not going to be a problem with that. All right. So thank you so much for today. Make sure you go to my channel and subscribe if you got to this point. Like this video and comment down below if you have any questions. If not, you can just comment. Thank you so much, and talk to you tomorrow. Bye.